Okay, welcome back. So now we're going to go on to creating our store category images. So in your Zazzle store, when you're setting it up, it's recommended that you start with 6 main categories in your store. This is going to be really helpful for organization so that whenever your customers come to your store, they don't just get a gigantic feed of a bunch of different stuff. You're going to give them options. So you can really break this down however you want. Going on to Zazzle and seeing like the main categories that Zazzle has might help you come up with good ideas, or think of the types of products that you're being drawn to, or maybe you're really into certain holidays, things like that. So you can do this really however you want as far as the organization of your store. And this is going to be something that will probably be fluid. You will probably change your mind about this as you start making products and as you start organizing your store. But it's good to just go ahead and set some parameters at the beginning. So that's our goal for today. So I want you to go ahead and pause this video, hop onto Zazzle if that's helpful. And actually, let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's take a look at Zazzle, because I feel like if I show you some of the ideas, it may make it easier for you to come up with ideas of your own. Okay, so basic categories. Usually when you see what's on the homepage of Zazzle, that is most likely some of the best sellers that Zazzle has to offer. So I would say if you wanted to just go ahead and start with these 6 categories that they have, you probably can't go wrong with that information. So t-shirts, mugs, pillows, notebooks, planners, accessories. I'm sorry, this pop thing keeps popping up here. And party supplies. So you could literally just copy that and start there. If you feel like you probably will not want to do any kind of pillows, you're not into that, you could choose something else in place of pillows. You could also just go on to Zazzle and see what kind of other categories are on there. Maybe you want to do an invitation store and you want to just do events, weddings, birthdays, graduation, that kind of thing. You could do that, and you could separate your store into those types of events. It's going to be different for every single person. It's going to be different depending on what your niche is, what types of products you're interested in creating, and just your vision for your store. So again, take a moment, pause this video, sit and think about 6 categories of products or 6 types of designs that you would like to start with, and we're going to go ahead and base our categories on those. So pause this, and whenever you've jotted down those ideas, come back to the video and we'll go from there. Okay, welcome back. So in the workbook, you're going to see the section that's titled Create Store Category Images, and there will be a link that says Open Store Category Template. Click here. So this is going to be basically exactly like what we did with the logos. You're going to click the link. It's going to take you to the template on Canva. Okay, and then you're going to hit Use Template. Now, I have made these very basic to begin with because, again, the idea here isn't to spend a bunch of time on this. This is just to make your store look professional and look cohesive. So this is your template. It's very basic. It has a border and it has text. Now, you can go in and you can change the color of the border, and you can change the color of the text, or you can leave the text black and only change the color of the border. You can also change the background color if you would like to match one of your store colors. It's completely up to you. With the text here, if you're using like a script font or something that's kind of hard to read, I would leave it bold and bigger because you're going to want people to see what it says. You're going to want it to kind of stand out. So that would be my recommendation, but you can totally change the font. So I'm going to teach you a little bit more about how to do that kind of stuff in this video because I didn't really go into the fonts as much last time. So we'll click on the words here. Now, if you weren't going to be doing weddings in your shop and you were going to do t-shirts instead, do it all caps. You can do upper and lowercase, whatever, however you want to do it. But if you want to change the font, you would click on this, and so it highlights it. And then you would go over here. Now up top here, you can search for a certain type of font. So if you're looking for bold, for example, because you want something that's going to stand out, type bold, hit the search bar, hit the enter bar, and everything is going to come up, all the bold fonts that are available. Now again, the ones that have the crowns are only for Canva Pro members, so you cannot use them if you're on the free account. You have the option to sign up for the 30-day free version. Feel free to do that. Take advantage of these fun fonts if you would like. If not, there's still plenty of options here for the basic free category. Okay, and they have handwriting, corporate, display, headings, paragraphs, sans serif, rounded, modern, bold, elegant, vintage, cool, retro, calligraphy, brush, on and on. Lots of options. So have fun looking through those. For these store categories, I would stick with something more basic, something very bold, something easy to read, because when they get in your store, as you'll see, you just want them to be able to be directed. If your customer is looking for t-shirts, you want them to see t-shirts and be able to go right there. You don't want them to have to squint or try to figure out what the thing says because it's in a really scripty calligraphy font or something like that. So let's just keep these really basic. And if you want to change the color, like of this border, for example, you would click it, and then you would go over here to where the color option is, and then like in our last example, we used the red. You can use the red. You can also do the red in the background if you'd like, and that would make the border go away. Or you could go back and click on the border, and you could do the border in a different color. So again, it's completely up to you. However you want to do this, have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. And we'll go back to that one trick I showed you. You're going to need 6 of these. So once you get the design and the font and you figured out kind of what you want it to look like, and you have decided on a vision for this, then you will hit this duplicate page. This duplicate page, hit that, and you're going to want to have a total of 6 of these. Okay, so 6 pages of store categories. And then basically all you're going to need to do is go down and customize the text. So you could do hats. Okay, and once that's all finished, we'll go on to the next one where we're going to do our store banner. We're getting close. I hope that this is making sense. I hope everyone understands and that it's all going smoothly. It will take some time for you to get used to using Canva just because it's new, and that's just the way it is. Anything that you're doing for the first time can have its challenges. I will recommend, if you are on a laptop like I'm currently using and you're using a trackpad, to go ahead and figure out a way to get some sort of a mouse, because designing and doing this kind of work I found with a mouse is just a million times easier. It's going to just make everything easy and fast, and I feel like you'll really feel a huge improvement from the click, 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 click of a trackpad, and it's just kind of clunky. So that would be my recommendation. I also have the Facebook group, so if you are having a hard time, something comes up, you have a question, you can pop into the Facebook group and we will try to get you an answer. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.